So now I've added the receipt. I just added it separately. I took a photo of it, but I didn't process it at the cafe because I had to leave urgently, and now accordingly I've added it. The budget remains as we set it up with you. Nothing has changed. So I'm starting the receipt recognition through the assistant. Of course, you could have entered a cup of coffee manually, but this is really cool. It's especially useful when you have a full receipt or some kind of invoice or a bill. Here, it has recognized the receipt. If you click now, yes, your preferences are saved in the database. There's a database that stores exactly what the artificial intelligence learns. It adapts specifically to you and your spending, so it can recognize things more accurately if you press the button. If you select no, it learns what was recognized incorrectly in terms of category. For example, if there was a mistake in the category, you can go in and change it to another category that you have, and based on this change to another category, accordingly, you press, then select no, and it will determine that you made a change, learn from it, but actually, even if you don't change anything, it will still understand where the mistake was, learn from it, and make corrections. And in this way, the internal database, so to speak, will gradually expand with some atypical, unique, or non-standard names, and we'll be able to identify and categorize them much better the next time they appear in the system. So accordingly, I'm going to click yes now because it is a cafe. That makes sense. And if you look, the Cafe Trata has now been added for me without being included in quality of life. That is, this is a category called quality of life, meaning leisure restaurants. And so 5% is allocated for the month, and already 1% of the budget has been spent based on the budget that was set. You can also go into this category and see that the budget was €28.43, and 27% of this budget has been spent. That is to say, specifically, this is for this classification and not the collective group. The group is less, but only 27% has been spent in this category. There was some other expenses, as you can see. Sorry guys, here is the cafe, here it is. So here it even went into the negative because there was no budget allocated for the cafe. But if you remember from the previous video, we created just an interim budget. It distributed the amounts into random categories because I didn't specify which categories were important to me, plus these are basic categories. In general, the main point is that you can see how much budget you had planned